How many times have you wondered, does my one life make a difference in the world? Do I have the potential to accomplish great things? Come with us on this journey, exploring interconnections through science and across cultures and time, noticing how your life impacts people, places, and events around the world, whether or not you're there to see the results. Nothing exists in isolation. Your smallest act can have a ripple effect far beyond what you can imagine. We are a part of something much greater than ourselves. Welcome to Interconnections. Major funding for Interconnections has been provided by the following contributors and by the many donors through our crowdfunding campaigns. For a full list, please go to connectivityproject.com.
We are all far more profoundly connected than anyone can possibly imagine.
We recognize that the land and the people are one and interconnected.
A butterfly beats its wings in Brazil. Weeks later, a tornado forms in Texas. Can these two events possibly be connected? You've probably heard of the butterfly effect. Mathematicians call this chaos theory.
The butterfly effect, it's a very powerful metaphor. It's also a very beautiful and evocative metaphor. It's a metaphor for the fact that in living systems and in chaotic systems, there is a nonlinear interconnectedness. This nonlinear interconnectedness has the consequence that very small causes may have very large effects.
How many times have your choices right now been affected by just a simple statement somebody gave you from a parent, a favorite instructor, or from a friend? And that's the whole point of chaos theory, is that you never know which is the initial event that will have the biggest effect. So that means every opportunity we have, we don't know how precious that is. We don't know how important that will be later.
Because of the illuminating implications of chaos theory, scientists are re-examining their work in an interconnected way. The concept of the food chain has been replaced with the food web. It is no longer just about who eats whom, but who is reliant on whom, or what.
Ecosystems are understood as networks of organisms that feed on one another. Describing life in terms of networks is part of a much larger change of worldview that is now happening generally in science and in society. In order to understand networks, we need to understand patterns and we need to understand relationships. And that's what systems thinking is all about.
Although science and modern society have only recently begun using this way of viewing the world, it has been recognized and celebrated by diverse cultures and faiths around the world and throughout time.
Connectedness, from my worldview, and the worldview, I believe, of most indigenous wisdom keepers, elders, spiritual leaders, is a deep sense of being profoundly connected to all that is, everything in creation. There is no separation. All separation is totally illusion.
Aloha is not just the catchy word that the tourist industry has sort of attempted to expropriate. It's a way of being. It is a state of being. Aloha defines not only our relationship to the heavens, but our relationship to each other. Aloha is love, but to engage aloha fully, it needs to move. It needs to flow from one person to another.
Todo está conectado. El proceso de la lluvia, de los vientos, de las nieves, del calor, nosotros, nuestro cuerpo, la salud. Entonces, por eso es pensar que cada acción de nosotros tiene una reacción